Hi, everybody. Pat Fenner here. Welcome back to Homeschool Freedom Fridays. And this is week 3 of the Homeschool Video Challenge that we've been doing with a couple of my friends from the iHomeschool Network. So I hope you will take a look at this playlist series of videos from a bunch of bloggers who are homeschool bloggers, and I'll have the link. You'll see this. You're either watching this from that playlist, or I'll have the link to the playlist below this. But anyway, today's question is, what is my favorite homeschool tool or product? And this was a hard one. We've been homeschooling for many years, and so I've gone through the gamut of early elementary, middle school, high school, and to come up with one tool or product was really hard. But I think I did come up with a tool at least, and I actually have two. Anyway, but they're both planning kind of related. The first one is to come up with some kind of scheduling program for yourself. Over the years, it's changed for me. I admit, admittedly, with the increased technology, I've certainly taken advantage of that, those tools that have helped. But it was funny. I've been cleaning things out because we're going to be moving at some point later this year, and I found some early planning calendars that I made by hand and just would photocopy, and those were early ones about basically classes, lessons, things to do with the kids. They also included a lot of, doctors, dentist appointments, things like that. A little later on, I started using, with the advent of computer to our home, we started finding things, online that I could download and printables, and I still have a couple of them floating around too. But then I've moved on to, since then, more recently, I've moved on to online tools that push to my phone. Google Calendar is a favorite of mine because I used, if you have solely a book calendar, sometimes what would happen to me at least is I'd be out and about and I might forget to bring it with me, or get a date from someone and it didn't make it to the calendar, and then I double scheduled myself. Oh, it was terrible. So what I like about Google Calendar is I have it on my phone, so when I'm out, I can keep track with that. So I would just encourage you to find some sort of planning tool, planning, whether it's a product or something you come up with yourself. I do a video. I've reviewed, because planning is so important to me. I have reviewed quite a few other products that I'll on my blog, so that I'll have those links below that you can take a look at, and also a video about my current planning system, what I do currently. So that's one thing, just a planning system. The other thing is also related to planning, but it's more of a course planner. And I'll tell you what I use, because we focus on middle and high school now on our blog. I use a transcript template to plan courses for my kids as they get to, primarily, usually in 8th grade, I'll sit down and do a transcript for them. I have a blank form that I'll have a link to my Google Docs down below for that for you. And it's a blank form, and I'll just fill in, for English, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, for science, for math, blah, 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 fill it out. And then as, I register courses for the kids as they get older, whether they're online through our co-op. I know in junior and senior year, we use a lot of continuing dual enrollment courses with our local college. So however, it works out that we're getting things done, then I'll start replacing them on the transcript, and of course adding grades. So what that prevents, of course, is the junior year. Oh my goodness, they are applying to colleges, and I need a transcript, frantic, activity. Because you've been doing this all the time. And plus, it also, as opportunities come up for different classes, you can say, oh, no, we don't need that. We've done this here, or we do need this. We need to be looking out for a chem lab, or a physics class, or we could use another elective or something like that. So they're both planning related. One is for your time and other responsibilities and requirements, and the other is to keep track of your your kids' schooling, the classes that they'll need, and make transcript writing a breeze, and the whole college application process a breeze. So that's it. That's my two. Totally essential, non-negotiable tools that I've used over the years for homeschooling. And it's been a blast. I believe next week will be our last question in this series. It's been a 4-week series and been a lot of fun doing this. So I encourage you to go check out some of the other blogs to see what other people have found to be non-negotiable essentials in their homeschool. And of course, always join us on Fridays for Homeschool Freedom Fridays. And you never know what's coming up. So make sure you subscribe and don't miss a video. All right, this is Pat Fenner, and I'm glad you joined us today. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.